The storm sirens went off earlier tonight in central Indiana about 7:35, but there was no emergency. It was a drill to test the system as we enter into severe weather season. Schools had a similar drill earlier in the day. The Indiana High School Athletic Association has strict guidelines in place when storms erupt during spring sporting events. But no system is ever foolproof.
Yeah, but the Seymour School District is trying after lightning struck a player on the girls' softball team back in 2012. Our 13 Investigates reporter Sandra Chapman has the exclusive interview, and she shows us how the school's high-tech detection system aims to keep all student athletes safe.
3 years ago, almost to the day, the Lady Owls of Seymour High School took to the softball field to catch an early spring practice. Not a worry in the sky, recalls assistant principal Talmadge Reasoner.
It was a really calm day. Didn't see anything, didn't hear any sounds of thunder or lightning.
But what coaches and the staff couldn't see inside the clouds left a false confidence, one they vowed to never trust again.
For us, we're not going to take another chance.
Emily Bobb was playing second base.
I know that God could have taken me that day.
She can't remember if it came from the smack of a ball hitting a glove or the whack of a bat, but out of nowhere it came, a bolt from the blue. A security camera from Schneck Hospital captured the ominous strike.
911, what's your emergency? There's a girl got hit by lightning at the high school softball field.
Hit me right, like a little to the right and down on my belly button, and it went out my left leg and out the inside of my left ankle.
She was just engulfed in light, and then as soon as the bolt hit the ground, hit her, thunder hit right away, and you couldn't hear anything.
Dr. Levi Nert, a chiropractor, saw it all from his window across the street.
She was not breathing when I got there, turned blue, heartbeat was very, very shallow.
I woke up in the hospital Thursday night. All my muscles were just really contracted, and they just ached really bad. I remember moving, and I just groaned because it hurt to move.
Now talking about it for the first time to 13 Investigates, she says the jolt also caused a temporary short-term memory lapse.
I'd wake up, where am I, what happened, will I ever play softball again?
After just 4 days in the hospital and a round of physical therapy, Emily returned to play the game she loved for the start of the 2012 season. She suffered no permanent damage, not even a scar. Now a senior, she plays under the watch of a new lightning detection system, one of just a half dozen in central Indiana measuring lightning static.
We don't want lightning to strike twice.
Seymour High School installed a high-tech system that sounds a warning alarm when lightning is within 15 miles off campus. Not just visible lightning, but the kind hidden cloud to cloud.
We were able to kind of track what actually happened on that particular day. Apparently there had been a storm that was somewhere around 30 miles away, and there had been a thunderhead that had worked its way out over the top.
We're able to see into storms as they're growing and building, and what we found is in-cloud lightning is a leading precursor to severe weather.
The Indiana High School Athletic Association requires all schools to stop activity at the first sign of lightning or thunder. Activities must remain suspended for 30 minutes with no additional recurrence before teams can resume play. In Seymour, where there's unseen detection, more practices and meets are canceled. The alarm makes the call, no questions asked.
Our systems are built to kind of remove that human element or human decision-making process. We've been able to develop sensors that are super sensitive to both measure that in-cloud lightning, which typically isn't as strong as cloud-to-ground lightning.
I appreciate it a lot. I mean, not just for me, because I just don't want anybody else to go through that.
With the detector now scanning the clouds, Emily Bobb knows what she survived is nothing short of miraculous.
The reason I'm still here is because God wants me here. I was actually the only girl on the field without metal cleats on. I mean, my coach was up here holding a metal bat, so it's just crazy.
Crazy, she says, as in an unexplainable blessing. Now, as storms move in, any twinge of nervousness is met with the assurance of new technology and a powerful reminder.
I just kind of can close my eyes and say, you know, God's talking to me right now, and He let me survive this, so I have nothing to be afraid of. If He wants me here again, He'll keep me here again.
This fall, Emily will attend Grace College on a softball scholarship. Seymour's lightning detection system cost roughly $20,000. Nearly half of that cost was covered by grants and included a weather bug station and in-class learning resources for students. Other schools using the technology include Rossville Elementary, Brown County Junior High, and Shelbyville and Noblesville High Schools. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Sandra. Well, you know, it's great to see Emily doing so well. Remember that story a few years ago? It was so freaky.
It was. That storm was miles away.
away.